All right. Thank you, guys. Check it. No? How about now? Great. Let's give it up for Pepito one more time. Thank you so much. Rachael in here. We'll go ahead and bring up Rachael. Hi, there you are. Hand this over. This is our moderator for this evening.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Doing good? Got some laughs in there, right? Hopefully. This is the campaign video. What'd you all think? Did it pass? Okay, go Pepito. On his way to the yacht with his chance of Spielberg. I'll cross my fingers. Are you all crossing yours? I am. Amazing. So we have a wonderful panel tonight. Joining us are not only the cast, but also the crew members of Pepito's America. So we welcome them very shortly. And oh my gosh, well, they are actually ready now. So put your hands together for the cast members. Sharing some great laughs, and we're all rooting for your campaign video, Pepito. So when Miriam chooses to run for governor, that's when we'll, cross our fingers and hopefully vote for her.
Thank you.
Amazing, awesome. So let's get started. I will introduce the cast. So first, I would like to start with the veteran of film, television, and stage, best known for his roles as Rain in Big Trouble in Little China, Tommy Tong in Eddie Murphy's Golden Child, and he just finished filming Cooties, starring Elijah Wood, and appeared in more than 100 film and television roles. He has served on the Board of Governors of the Television Academy and the Board of Directors for SAG-AFTRA. He is currently a member of the TV Academy and on an executive committee for the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Please welcome Peter Kwong. Next, we have former beauty queen, and definitely still is a beauty queen, gold and platinum Grammy nominee, singer-songwriter, and actress who has starred in films opposite Robin Williams, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Nicolas Cage, Michael Keaton, just to name a few, and has participated in multiple TV productions. She has won international awards and received several nominations, amongst them the Independent Spirit Award and Best Actress known for her role in Caught. She was the first Latina not born in the United States to star on a Broadway in the musical Kiss of Spider-Woman. She plays Aida Rico, Pepito's grandmother. Please welcome Maria Conchita Alonso.
I'm invisible in this episode.
But always in Pepito's heart, right?
Grandma does a lot of things.
Definitely. Next, I am pleased to introduce Jacqueline Murphy. Jacqueline has started her acting career. Oh, yes, round of applause. Yes. Beautiful. Jacqueline has started her acting career in New York on ABC's All My Children, playing Nurse Thomas, and is also known for her role as lawyer Emily Trudeau in Law & Order: Criminal Intent. Whoa is right. While in New York City, Jacqueline worked with esteemed directors such as Martin Scorsese, Woody Allen, Ron Howard, and Kevin Smith, who inspired her to create her own show, The Admired. The Admired, her own TV show, was on the Television Academy's FYC in 2017 and won over 50 film festival awards. Extra cheers. And on Pepito's America, she is executive producer, plays Councilwoman Miriam Price, and has written and co-directed one episode. Jacqueline Murphy, again, give it up. I know, we love you. Oh, so many fans, I love it. And now to introduce the reason we are all here tonight, we are introducing Carlos Moreno Jr. You've seen him in Transformers and Delta Farce. He's acted in close to 20 television shows such as ER, 911, CSI, and actually was an actor in Disney's Oscar-winning film Coco. He's participated in film festivals worldwide as a writer and director over 20 short films. He is a creator, writer, director, editor, executive producer, and plays the lead role, Pepito, in Pepito's America. Carlos Moreno Jr., again, give it up. Of course, how to do those intros right. So Carlos, we have to start with you. Please tell us, what was the catalyst and inspiration for the series itself?
Well, it started because nobody wanted to hire me, so I had to make a change. No, I wanted to unite a lot of us, especially in the Latino community. The Latino community, you know, they say Mexicans are better than Salvadorians, Puerto Ricans are better than Cubans, Argentinians are better than everybody. And so what I wanted to say is, like, we're under the same umbrella, and how can I unite all of us under one character? And the Pepito character, it's based on jokes that have been around for over 100 years. My grandparents knew them. I'm sure some of you are Latinos who are here, you've known them. Jaimito, yes, and also Juanito. I think that Jaimito and Pepito, but I like the name Pepito because it has that kind of like a funny thing in your mouth. It pops. So I just tackled in. I said, you know what? COVID is here. Maria, what are you doing? And we started, we filmed during the COVID season. I raised some capital, and I decided to just have fun. Now, the actual show is a lot bigger than this. So these are just, it's a taste, it's a teaser. These are teasers, so if you want to see more, then we can go full force. So that's how it started, just trying to unite Latinos, and then I just started to create a little bit more with friends, and a lot of it is a labor of friends, as you can see. So yeah, that's how it started.
What an incredible mission. I'd love to hear more about actually how you crafted your character, Pepito, and also the cast around the cartoon.
Yeah, well, in the actual jokes, Aita is the grandmother. Well, in the jokes, she doesn't have a name. But the grandmother definitely came in the jokes, and I wanted to have her there. He looks up to her. She basically kind of raised him. Everything he knows is because of her. So reality, I kind of am her in a way. And then the other characters, they came with Miriam Price. When I was writing the episodes, I just decided, you know what, I want to work with something that's a little bit more political. And then I decided to call her up and I said, hey, do you want to be in this thing? And she goes, what is it? Yeah. And here we are. I love politics. I also hate them. But I love women. Women, I think, should be more in politics, in my opinion. And so we'll see what happens in the next season with her. And then Mr. Peter over there, Peter was brought in as a campaign. And Peter I met recently through Mademoiselle here, and I'm very interested to see Mademoiselle. And I want to know what is interesting more, because I like the character. The character is very strong, and I'm a little afraid of him, actually, to be honest.
So actually, I'd love to hear you speak to that. So what was it like tapping into the character of Mike? And how did you kind of form the role into your own?
Well, first of all, thank you all for coming. It's great that you all showed up. Appreciate it. I saw this from a different perspective. I'll tell you, give you some genesis as to how I came about. I met Jacqueline first at some event, and we're talking about all of Academy members that we go to all these events, and we try to network the best we can, and we plant seeds along the way. And we didn't have anything established. We just said hello and nice to meet you and all that. And same thing with Carlos. I met him at one of our performers. What was it? The awards, the nomination campaign. And he was just sitting with it, and I just walked up to him and I said, "Hi, how you doing?" Blah blah blah. And we had struck up a conversation. He told me it was his first time event,
Oh, yeah.
and I said, "Oh well, fear not, things get better." But it's those small introductions that lead into other things. And then the next time I saw Jacqueline was at Paramount Studios for the anime Kwong commemorative coin when the quarter first came out. And then we really connected there. And from there, she gave me a call and said, I have this project that you might want to take a look at. And so that's how the independent spirit starts,
Yes.
right? Just with a thought, a relationship, and then it evolves from there. Now, when it comes to Mike, my character, he introduced me and says, "Oh, here's a," and I went, can we dig a little bit? Can we? And that's what I love about Carlos. He was open to fleshing out this character just a little bit more and giving me a little creativity there and saying, okay, let's make him pull a little bit and make some input there. So that's what happened with our character. It kind of grew from a couple lines to a little bit more.
Wow, it sounds like the cast is such an incredible bond. Amazing. And so I know each of you have had such an influence on your own characters, and also I know, Jacqueline, you were also an EP on the production. Would love to hear more about your role as both an EP and an actor, and then also co-writer and director for some of the episodes.
Well, first of all, thanks everybody for coming. Carlos, you are a blessing. As I have told you before, I think you're a life changer, and you ignite hope in everybody's heart. And one of the things I loved about Pepito's America is that it embraced everybody. And you were open to so many suggestions. And my first day on set, I thought, wow, I really love how this guy works. And the first AD said that Carlos and I had some chemistry. And I don't see Carlos for 2 months. I go away on vacation. I come back from Bora Bora, and it's 10:30 at night. I'm exhausted. And he goes, I did a commercial of you. I said, you did a commercial of me? Yeah, go look at it. I need you to say, I'm Marion Price, and I support this message. I said, how did you get all these clips? He said, I went onto YouTube, and I cobbled everything together, and I thought, well, she doesn't like it. She could sue me. So I knew Carlos was somebody who was very special because the quality of his work. I'm sure we've all worked on films if you're an actor or in the industry and you're like, oh, can't use that on my reel. But I just felt Carlos was pretty special. So fast forward to what Peter said, dwelling into relationships that you've established in the business. I am friendly with Ken Davidian, who's here tonight. Ken, stand up, tell everybody hello. Ken Davidian, you might know him from Borat. An excellent friend, love him, so supportive. I'm also friendly with Tommy and Shelby Chong. And they came and they liked Carlos's clips and they gave us their blessing and time, and it really kicked us off. So from that, Carlos started trusting me even more. And I said, well, let's get Ken in. And I know Ken because I've spent time with him. And I call him up and I'm writing the scene for Ken. And I said, Ken, I see you entering this scene as Zorba the Greek, snapping your fingers and, singing. And you have a very European romantic side. And what was your Armenian experience? Let's bring that to it. So I wrote it. He put his magic sauce on it because I'll never go ahead without
Pepito squirt.
the Pepito squirt, and then I co-directed it. So all I can say is this is the best creative experience of my life, and I'm very grateful. And I love all the cast and crew, and delighted to meet Maria tonight. And we've met before. And thank you for Peter for signing on, and Ken and Carlos. And of course, we have to hear from Maria as well. You have a story of how you met Carlos, so please share. And
well, before I have to say, because I know maybe 99% of you guys here don't have an idea where Pepito or Jaimito, who he is, right? Jaimito is in the Latin American countries and Spain, and Pepito is from Mexico. But I do love also the name of Pepito better. It's more fun. It's funnier. Pepito was the most horrible little kid at school. He was like Daniel de Menace. Exactly like Daniel de Menace. He always said the worst words, the worst jokes. sex was always in his mind, but dirty. And supposedly, the grandmother is the one who taught him that. The grandma, Aita, Aita comes from my grandmothers. We call them Aita, which means abuelita, and we couldn't say abuelita, so we used to say Aita. So I said, let's just name me Aita. And she's hot. She's sexual. She's completely pot. I mean, she loves pot. She's always stoned. She's a gymnastic. Like you, oh my God, that is incredible what you did. I mean, she's really crazy doing all these incredible gymnastic things, which it's not going to be me doing it, but you're going to think it's me. And when he called me, and he said he didn't really have to sell it, because I know, what a great comedian he is. But when he said, I'm going to do Pepito, I'm like, oh my God, that's all he had to say. I mean, because it's really, really, it's every Latino knows who Pepito is and Jaimito. And it's really very funny. So I really that's all I got to say. I can't wait for us to, I'm not in any of these episodes because I'm also a singer and I was touring. I've been performing, and so that's why I wasn't there. But he said, you want to be there if you're not? And I'm like, yeah, of course, I'm part of this, and hopefully we continue with it. And it's really crazy. Sometimes it's like, do you really have to go there? Do you really have to say that? Oh my God, it's embarrassing. But Pepito was embarrassing.
Yeah, he had me saying things that I didn't even know what they meant. So if you look up like a Huevo production or Mamadas or No Mames, oh my God, I'm used to working on the soaps. It's always so PG.
Definitely surprised. And I feel like writing this too, you had an opportunity to really push boundaries with Pepito. So tell us more about that.
Well, first of all, it's always important to break out of the box because everything has been done. I mean, right now we're living in the Wild West of the industry. You guys know that, Before we couldn't film, but now we can. With you and all of us put together, we can do this. And this is a testimony that with tamales and tacos, you can do it. That's, and tequila, yeah, that's right. So I try to put this, I haven't pushed the boundaries yet. The actual pilot, if we are given the blessings and we can do the pilot, you are going to be surprised. I have a writer here, his name is Tom Conley, who's been helping me out. Tom, you want to put your hand? Yeah, he was in the episode. I remember the guy with the drunk with the tongue sticking out. Yeah, that's Tom over there. So
not an acting stretch.
Yeah. So what I would love to do is really stretch the characters, and I want you to see yourself in him. Whatever it is, like watch yourself in him. So he goes through issues. We all have issues. We go ups and downs. We're insecure, and we use humor to get us across that. And we need a lot of humor right now, as we see. So we have 3 more episodes. There's another actor here, 2 more actors. Carlos Pinheiro, stand up. Very good looking guy, he's available. $50 right here, we start at 50. And then we have Rachael. And Sandra Santiago will be in one of our episodes. She's back for the And Dawn Church, where are you, my Dawn? Thank you. You saw her. She was the one that did the flip with that hair that I heard. She's like beautiful.
Those curls.
Yeah. And Joycelyn, where are you? Joyce. Miss Lou. Tracy, you're here. And I believe we have Naket also, who's here. a tremendous amount of support. I'm just trying to break the boundaries. It's really difficult, you know, with all of you guys. It just takes a lot. And you know, I write the thing, I play with them, and I always say, this is not mine. Once you write it, as you guys know, then you take it. I want them to take it because it doesn't belong to me. It belongs to them, every single one of them. And that's how I work, and I hope that we get the blessings to continue, and I actually can show you the full potential of Pepito.
Amazing. And I will say it's definitely a lovely bunch of actors, very talented, but also very comedic in your own senses. So I'd love to hear more about the on-set dynamic. What was it like working on production, and were you able to improv, had fun with one another?
Improv?
Oh, any improv on set?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, tell us.
Oh, yeah.
We want to hear it all.
I don't know. It was whatever my dog, yeah. And I'm coming on, but that's not improv. That coming on to all your friends. Yeah, I want all his friends. You know, yeah. As long as it's funny, that's what comedy is. Improvisation is really. Thank you. Improv is what, you know, it's Robin Williams. Most of the things he did was improv, you know. And he was a very shy man, and he hid his shyness through comedy. And that's why he was such a genius. So, yeah, and a good director who's sure of himself will allow improv as long as it's funny.
Yeah.
And Carlos is open to all that, yeah.
Yeah, I'll say Carlos' set is fun. It's like playing, and you feel free, and you know you can say, what about this? What if I said this? What if I did that? And I think it just makes for an amazing creative experience, and it shows the work. You know, if you could bring different parts of yourself, it makes it even better. So thank you.
I like to improv so much, so I'm improving right now.
On the spot, amazing. Well, I mean, you mentioned you wear many hats. I mean, you're the creator of it, you're the director. How do you balance being on screen, but also being that rock for everybody else on set?
My acting teacher told me a long time ago that I needed to do better than anyone in that classroom was. I went to the Beverly Hills Playhouse, I studied with Milton, and he said, you need to know not only how to act, but you need to know how to direct, you need to know how to write, you need to know how to edit, and I just wanted to act, you know, because it's a lot of weight. But I do take my time, I do take, I complain a lot, since I call, you know, what do you think about this, what do you think about that? And I showed him around, but I just go. I just trust all the education that I got from acting class, which I was there for a long, long time. And it's true. You really need to know now more than ever as artists everything, and we should, because I have tremendous respect. How many writers are in here? Please raise your hand. Writers, I love you. We are in solidarity with you guys. We are in solidarity. It's like giving birth for everything. Sorry, I give birth when I act, I give birth when I direct, I give birth when I... So it's a tremendous amount, but I do have the support from many of you guys. And if you're in my circle, don't be surprised if I send you a clip. I go, what do you think about this? And I'm very open, and I think that helps.
It's incredible.
I am, I'm waiting for the next question.
No worries, you want to speak to that. So tell us, I mean, also, you kind of mentioned your story with Carlos, but what was it like stepping into Miriam Price and playing off of Pepito?
I love the role of Miriam Price. The Admired, my last TV show, was about empowering women, men, going for your dream. And that was like a huge attraction that Carlos created Miriam Price. And as we're doing more episodes, you know, Mike is the campaign manager, and he's very organized. And because I think we're starting to see in episode 10, which wasn't up tonight, she meets like someone who's who's romancing her. And so you see more of her vulnerabilities, but I love that she's a strong woman with agency. And I think it's a tribute to Carlos's mom because he is just so open, you know, to any suggestion. So I just want to inspire, you know, other women, men, just to go for it and go for your dreams. And you know, one day you're thinking, oh, nothing's going to happen, and then you plant a seed, like Peter said, and you know, you're calling up a friend and Carlos, and things are happening. You know, so jump to it.
Hi, I don't know how much longer we have here, but I just wanted to point out one thing, and that is we sincerely appreciate you choosing this event to come to today. It means a lot. And I remember when Carlos told me that he was going to have his own FYC, and I thought, are you serious? He's going up against the big boys. And it's not to say one is better than the other or anything like that, but you have to consider the gravity by which he's taking on this mission of putting this kind of event on. And it's by no easy task that he was able to push this through so quickly and so under so much pressure. That being said, I want you to think about that independent spirit, because we are now told in this new consciousness of streaming and whatever that we must create our own stories and tell our own stories and create our own content. And this from the ground up is, you know, his baby. I mean, he's the octomom of the Pepitos in America. Oh, I didn't get it. But seriously, we really appreciate you being here. And thank you.
So, Carlos, last questions for you. What do you want the audience to take from Pepito, and what is next for the project?
Okay, so for
What not to do?
What not to do? I want to bring Aida back at some point. I would love to sell the show. That's my main thing. You know, but I do have 3 episodes that I need to go back and start editing. They're really, really funny. They live in themselves, by themselves. Like I said, these are vignettes. These are ideas, and if you like them, it connects with you. What I would like for you to take is a little bit of my heart. Because in reality, it's comedy, but it's also, it's honest, it's here. And that would be my main thing, is take what we have created, and you know, hopefully you had a nice time. Yeah. Hopefully you can take that with you. You forgot about your issues for 30 minutes or whatever it was, 25 minutes. And and hopefully, you know, we can continue on the journey. And I'm very excited. I'm actually a little afraid of what's going to be next, because I just want to act.
Write a scene with Grandma and I, learning Latin dance. She's teaching me, and Carlos will teach me.
I want to thank a couple of people. Is that
Yes,
so?
course.
Ben, thank you, Ben, Donnie, Chris, Elmar, and the whole crew that's inside there. So that would be it. But we can.
Incredible. Well, that is fantastic. Anything else from the cast to add? Grace thoughts? Oh, give Grace. Give Grace before tamales tonight, yes.
I'm telling you, you guys, yeah, spread the word, yeah, but you guys really I mean, it's really a very intense story. It's going to teach you what I said, what not to do. Because, you know, in life, that's what makes it funny. Just tell everybody about it, and even if I'm not here, just vote for it. Vote for it. Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
yes.
know what number you are on the ballot so we can all go there and check it out?
I'm not sure what number we are, but I'll tell you what category we're in. We're in the outstanding short form comedy drama variety, and we're up against 10 different shows there. And Carlos is up for outstanding actor in a short form comedy drama variety, and myself actress in the same category. So, like Peter said, we're also grateful you came out, and it means the world to us, and thank you for your time, and check out Pepito.
Yeah. So now, ladies and gentlemen, can I say this?
Yes, please.
Tequila.
Enjoy.
Oh,
yes, tamales.
I'm
yes.
sorry, guys. Yes. So there's I live in Texas. I'm from South Texas, and there is a woman there who started her career as making tamales from her house, and now she has about 8 or 9 restaurants in South Texas. She shipped these tamales especially for you guys. So there's so many of them. Please enjoy them. They're the best tamales in the world, and the name of it is Delia's Tamales. So thank you, Delia.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Another round of applause.
Sorry, I until we get to the tamales, this location's a little tricky as far as how we're gonna have to do this. If you have to depart, no problem. We understand that. Go ahead and exit out. But we're gonna have to do it a little short. So maybe like half the theater go in, grab your tamales, your tequila, your drinks, and then bring them back into here and enjoy it here. And then we'll get the next half in there. But we can't eat in the hallway or out in the lobby. So if you can just grab that, and bring it back in, and we'll have a fun time here.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. And then also, just to watch more episodes, please go on to Facebook and YouTube for more Pepito's America. Thank you all so much. Enjoy your tamales and have a great evening. Woo!